Hey guys, welcome back to another Chanman's videos. I didn't really like yesterday's video that I made, so I'm going to redo this one just because I think I could have done better and I could have highlighted some different features with them. So here we are again with the, I would call it the Ryusei-go collection, starting with the Ryusei-go 1, which is Shino's mobile armor. I painted this guy and he's a lot darker than the stock plastic. I will probably wash and repaint him with, I'm just going to highlight this actually quickly, Tamiya's PS33 Cherry Red. After drying, this color matches the plastic fairly well. The reason I can say that is because I used it on the Shiden. These two shoulder armors here and these two ankle armor here. I painted over because the nub marks were smack dab in the middle and they were just ugly. I tried to sand them off and stuff, but just left a glaring white nub mark, so I painted it and it blends in fairly well. Close enough that it's not, standing out like this guy would. As we can see, Shiden did use this 2 times in the space battles between the turbines as well as in the brewers. So I wanted to use this one versus the other one. The other sort of ground type mobile worker I left for Mikazuki, Akihiro, and just a standard sand colored one. This is the first one now because in season 2, when he has Flauros and Ride takes Ryusei-go, he actually said, hey, who's in my Ryusei-go 3? Meaning this guy. So once this is 3, that makes 4, 2, and 1. The boxes don't officially put numbers on each of them, so we kind of have to use our common sense in that fact. With Ryusei-go 2, the Gray's custom, I did some customizing. You might be able to tell that there are now white shoulders. This is a Ryusei-go decal, and this funky pattern down the leg here. Wrist armor is white, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move everyone back a bit and then put the turntable in so that we can get a 360 view. So just quickly back to Ryusei-go 1, just an orange tank, did some minor highlights with the gray and black panel line marker, panel lining liquid, green paint, yellow paint. Not too much done with him. You just sit off at the side, buddy. And let's put you on, move you back a little and upward. So I was saying with the paint, I used gunmetal on the thrusters and some yellow highlights. Wanted to really break up the pink. There was just way too much pink on this guy. I painted the inner frame ghost gray, another decal there, another Ryusei-go decal, white here, and then this funky white panel. I don't even know what that says, but it looked kind of cool to have some, I don't know if it's I guess it's Japanese characters. Also, just a tad of yellow again to break up some of the pink. If you want to find out the articulation, there are plenty of Gray's review videos there. And I mean, it's a good kit. It's great for articulation, very fun and posable. But this guy, I guess, is supposed to be the star of the video today. What makes him different, I did mention in previous video, is that he comes with the Shino's commander antenna, as well as the shoulder armor here with the thrusters. For this kit, I used a German, I forgot, not German gray, but the different shade of gray. It'll come to me. Then we left the pink, which is the stock plastic color, with the exception of this armor here and this armor here. Pardon me, my son is watching us video today, and I guess it's a little bit boring, so he's yawning. um, Another Ryusei-go sticker. And those stickers I bought off online. They were made by a third party, DM decal. So there was a lot of Tekadon decals and Ryusei-go decals, as well as some Galahorn, Teiwas. There actually is an alternative set of this funky pattern in black, so you can put it on as a dark type grays if you want. This Shiden here, I painted the thrusters with gunmetal, painted that piece there. He doesn't come with the giant riot shield. Basically, you've swapped off the antenna and the two armor thrusters for the riot shield. I have his rifle here and his partisan. I custom painted the white chest armor and the partisan with, I think it's called Racing White, and I painted the inner frame with a different gray because I didn't like the stock plastic color. This is a fairly posable kit, same as all the other Shidens. However, I just find the articulation is fairly good, but sometimes the skirt armor gets in the way just a tad, but I really like it. Can take him off here and open the visor for you. So as you can see inside, he has that camera lens, and it's pretty good for panel lining options. It's not bad. Underneath, we've got some detail there. You see it. No, can't really see it in the camera. It doesn't focus well. But this is a great kit. After building this, I absolutely love Shidens, and I'm going to army build them. And then we're going to have to move this back slightly more because Flauros and his two giant cannons. I really like the Flauros build. It was fun to build. I just don't like how these moving parts all move in conjunction. So if I'm trying to balance off his cannons, everything moves. I didn't like that. I don't like how the arms are so tight to the chest. These guns are, you can kind of swing them around or you can remove them, and they can be held in Flauros' hands. And naturally, Flauros does do his transformation. It's not my favorite kit in posability, and in really kind of putting it together was okay. Like the assembly part and painting was not that much fun. But with regards to panel lines, it's great. So many panel lines to do, really pops out. But yeah, with regards to actual posability and stuff and building, not my favorite. Having said that, I did buy the Calamity War version. I didn't think I was going to buy it because it was a little expensive online, especially because it's a P-Bandai being shipped from Japan. I found it was slightly expensive, but one of my local hobby stores had actually imported it and was selling it for only $40 Canadian. So that is mind-blowingly good deal for me. So had to jump on it. I don't know when I'll build him. I don't know if I'll build him right away or not because he's not my favorite kit, but yeah, he's there. And then I really wanted to show off my custom Shiden here. After building Ryusei-go 3, and earlier I just said I loved the Shiden. I had to customize it right away. I just didn't like that burgundy color, so I was thinking, well, what should I paint him? I didn't want to paint him sand color. Didn't want to paint him white. So I bought this Racing Green is what it's called, and then found it was a little bit too bright, so I applied weathering. And maybe I should do a video on weathering. There's a lazy way and there's a way that I recently learned and was practicing, but yeah, I'll do that in another video. So this one is just weathered with some soot, some rust, some dirt color, just to make it not so bright. And I don't know if you had noticed already, I added a scope and a lens. This came from Builder Parts Pack. You can buy separately, just to make it pop out a little more. as much as I like this visor, I really wanted to make it different. And so I thought, oh, well, I've got these parts, let's play around with it. I might be adding some more armor plates to him, but I will be I will be army building these. I have my ride and go, 2 of them coming. I have 2 ride and goes because I didn't think I would be able to get this guy for such a low price. I was gonna buy ride and go. I bought it for 35, and I figured I'll paint it with the cherry red and customize my own. But I didn't have to do that, so I will be able to build that and customize it. I have Orga's Commander Shiden coming, and then I'll probably be buying 1 or 2 more stock Shidens just to army build and customize. Now, what I also want to do now is we're just going to take this out of the way. Stand straight. Stand straight. Okay. Just a size comparison. As we can see, Flauros is slightly taller, but wow, these guys are way taller compared to the Rhodey. You know, just because I guess the design, and this I guess supposed to be based on a concept of the dwarf. They're shorter, stockier, but they're way tougher in armor. They talk about that in the cartoon, how tough the armor is and stuff like that. With my army build, I will probably be using this mask. I don't think I'm going to use this one, which is sort of a waste, but because with with Orga's custom, it's already going to have the one unicorn, unless I really use my imagination and go, oh yeah, this was salvaged, you know, because some of the other series do have guys that salvage pieces of other mobile suits. I'm contemplating if I should use one of Akihiro's rifles and put a pink lens on there, so that it gives this guy more of a sniper kind of a design and look to it, because the long barrel and the scope should match well. One of the other things that I like about the Shiden is there's so many ports that you can do some customizing on, and so we'll use him for example. This is Mikazuki's his forearm gun that Lupus used. Take that part off, and boom, right? Like, well, can't see very well, but there you go. You can see you can equip that. I also have a spare hand for Lupus, so you can pop it off, pop it on, and you know, gives them sort of that ability to be holding it properly. Right, so if you paint it to match, you can give them sort of an open hand look. Option sets are great if you want the accessories and stuff. But yeah, I definitely highly recommend buying and collecting Shidens. They're great to build. I also have the option set with the pickaxes, so I know when I'm like all these spare parts, when am I going to do all of these things? But yeah, here we go. That is my Ryusei-go collection and my custom Shiden. Hope you enjoyed the video. You can follow me on Instagram at chanman001, on Facebook at Team Chanman Toys. If you like the video, please share, give us a like. It would help us a lot to grow the channel. I will be doing some more videos. My goal would be to make 1 video per week, hopefully something on the weekend. I'm thinking about doing some more tutorials, as the panel lining video is really popular right now with a lot of attention. So I might do one. Earlier I was just mentioning I'll do one on weathering, and whatever topic might be fun. Drop me a comment, let me know what you think of the video, or let me know if there's any tutorials that you would like to see, or if there's even any gunpla kits you'd like to see. I have, holy cow, I think I have over 100 gunpla kits that are still in box and unbuilt. I also like Transformers. I'll be doing something with some of the Iron Man figures I've been collecting. Star Wars is also a huge one. And having just watched Wonder Woman, which was a fabulous movie, I might actually just do a fun video about my Play Arts Kai Wonder Woman and do a review of that. But once again, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next week.